Asia, and I'm here to bring you guys a message. This message may or may not resonate with everyone watching. Please use your discernment when watching tarot. Peace, fam. Let's read. Clear and concise messages for the collective. Benevolent ancestors, Holy Spirit, universe, and spirit guides. What does the collective need to know? First card out is always the most significant. The house. We got the house, the coffin, the bouquet. Already I'm getting it. You could be telling me that you're moving. I feel like something has come to an end, and I feel like now you're realizing that life is so much more peaceful. Life is peaceful. The letter. Somebody could be reaching back out to you, collective. All right, bottom of the day. They want to marry you. We got the ring. No, I don't know. Somebody could be sending you a message here. This could be about a marriage. But let's see. What is this house energy? Peace. Why is the house here? You could be telling me that you purchased a new home or you're moving. There's something about feeling at peace, content, and stable. I just saw the devil in reverse. Somebody here, you got out of a toxic situation, Capricorn energy. What's this house energy? Why is this coming out? There's stability here. Yeah, you've changed your perspective. We got the Hangman, Pisces energy. Hey, Dan the Lake, and peace, love. Peace, fam. Your perspective has changed. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. Again, heavy on the Pisces energy. There's something about you just intuitively, you just know. You could be telling me that your psychic abilities have heightened or increased. What else? The Chariot. Yeah, you out of there. 3 major arcana cards back to back. That's some powerful energy, fam. The Hangman, the High Priestess, and the Chariot. This means you have made up your mind. You are not playing. There's something about feeling like you've been delayed long enough. How come up? How devil cards come up? What the heck? Yeah. So you're telling me that you have changed your perspective. You're done being stuck. Okay. Your instincts have been telling you, you've been getting this intuitive nudge for long enough, and I see you moving. I see you moving. Yes, 8 of Wands, positive forward movement, and this could be happening pretty quickly. Things are happening pretty fast here. This is just a general reading, fam. This may or may not resonate with everyone watching. I got the coffin. Something has been laid to rest. This could be spirit telling you it's okay to lay something to rest. It's okay for you to put a conclusion. I just heard put a nail in the coffin. Child, listen. What is this coffin energy? The number, is that the number 8? Yeah, the number 8 could be significant for somebody. You could be telling me that you took back your power. Temperance, Sagittarian energy is here in the reverse. I'm getting nothing but major arcana cards coming out here, and that lets me know that some sort of change is a major change is taking place. But with Temperance in the reverse, you could be telling me that things were just off, out of balance. You know, life just seemed like it wasn't moving in the right direction. Whatever this is, you could be telling me if this is a relationship, you and another person are on 2 different pages. You just don't share the same objectives. What else? You had to take back your power. The 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, whoever I'm reading for, you've been doing some reflecting. You've been thinking. You've been thinking back on some things, and it just seems as though this is time to put the nail in the coffin. Like, there's no doubt about this, fam. This is pretty straightforward. The 3 of Pentacles, time to get to work. Or you've done everything that you could possibly do to try to work with this situation. Give me more for Temperance in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. This could be the mother of your children. Somebody here is very materialistic. Their focus is money and being spoiled or taken care of. You know, this could be like a gold digger type of energy. Why is that coming out? What's this Temperance in reverse? Yeah, it's over. This is so straight to the point, fam. So straight to the point. Scorpio energy, death and rebirth. Somebody here is getting out of a situation where someone here is just so focused on what they can get out of you, out of the circumstances. Somebody here is just so focused on superficiality. Why is bouquet here? You could be telling me that you feel a lot better since leaving, since moving forward. Life has just been so peaceful, so nice, so sweet. You ain't got no issues, ain't no more arguments, ain't no more disagreements. What's this? The Two of Wands just came out in the reverse. The Two of Cups just came out in the reverse, and Judgment. Yeah. I just feel like this wasn't an easy decision to make. Whatever this was, it wasn't easy. Because I feel like your options in your mind, they suck. It's like this isn't what you wanted. But the Two of Cups in reverse is revealing how you and this person just can't seem to see eye to eye. You and this person just can't seem to get on the same page. So, I mean, what can you do? I got Judgment here, but make a judgment call. We got Scorpio, Sagittarian energy coming out here. It's almost like you didn't have no choice. There's an awakening with this Judgment energy. Give me the Two of Wands in reverse. Give me more on that. I feel like this. Yeah, you may have made a decision and then come back and forth with it. Like, you know how sometimes you decide on something and then you second guess yourself? The Eight of Cups in reverse is kind of like that energy. So yeah, I feel like you battled with this. Whoever I'm reading for, you battled with this decision because you don't want to miss out, or you don't want to have to lose out on anything. That I feel like I'm talking to somebody here. If it was up to you, you really would have wanted things to work between you and this person. You really would have liked to see this person evolve and grow with you. But something tells me that reality set in and you just had to come to terms with it. You just had to accept that it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. You could be telling me too, collective, that since you made this decision, somebody wants to come back towards you. Somebody wants to make it work now. Now that you've left, now that you trying to move forward, now somebody wants to come back. But you could be telling me you're refusing that offer. You're refusing or rejecting some sort of offer here. Maybe because somebody here didn't know what they wanted in the first place. If they would have knew what they wanted in the first place, it would have been okay. But because somebody was so wishy-washy with, I don't know, committing or making a final decision, it's just like you're not interested anymore in this. You don't want this offer from somebody. So this bouquet could represent a gift. Somebody's trying to gift you something. Why is the Two of Cups here in the reverse? Because I'm seeing like disharmony between two people. Again, two people are not able to get on the same page. So Justice just came out in the reverse. Libra energy. Happy birthday, Libra. Justice in the reverse. Yeah. There's too much damage here. There's been a lot of damage. And I don't know. I mean, on the one hand, you could forgive this person, but you can't forget. There have been too many injustices. Too much has been done. Give me more. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody here failed to take action. Somebody here, they could have done more. I'm also picking up that somebody here is going through something. Somebody here could be, dealing with some heavy consequences here. And with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, it's like this person's not doing anything about it. Give me more on this. Three of Swords in the reverse. There could have been a love triangle. There could have been a love triangle. Somebody here was dealing with someone. Yeah, there's too many burdens. Somebody here was dealing with another person, and it was just weighing heavy on you. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands represent the end of a struggle. You're tired of struggling. There's something about being in this connection that's just been weighing heavy on you. It's so much that you have to carry the burdens, the stress of it all. I just feel like there's a breaking point here. There's a breaking point. Like I said, it feels like there's been too much damage. And it's just like to a point where, you know, like I said, somebody here is accepting that it is what it is. There's a letter energy coming out here. This could represent an awakening. Or like I said, somebody trying to reach back out to you. I'm hearing, baby, please, please, baby, please. Like somebody trying to beg for you to come back, or I don't know. Like I get the impression that somebody, they did something, you made a decision to leave, and now somebody's regretting what they did and they want you back. What's this letter? What's interesting is I haven't seen a king, a queen, or nothing. I haven't seen a person. Well, no, I did. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. I haven't seen anybody else come out yet, though. Anyway, Five of Cups is here in the reverse. Yes, somebody regrets this. Heavy regret. Collective, it sounds like you put your foot down. Sounds like you made it known that you were fed up. That's what I'm saying. And somebody here is like, oh, shit. You know, the collective was not playing. What else for this letter? They want to reunite with you. They want their family back. This person wants to come back towards you. They want their family back. But the thing about, because somebody here, I guess whatever they was doing, yeah, you're the Empress, you're irreplaceable. Whatever this person was doing, they're realizing that there's no need to celebrate. Somebody here is not, first of all, this person didn't appreciate you when they were with you. But I feel like this person is no longer celebrating. They're no longer having fun. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is family. There was something about when they were with you, life was really stable. I feel like that's because you provide stability. There's something about your energy, collective. I'm getting the Empress. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. You embody this energy of abundance. There's something about you bring a lot. You bring a lot into a relationship. And somebody here didn't appreciate that. Somebody was ungrateful. What's this Five of Cups in the reverse? This regret. This person regrets it. Yeah. This is a heavy lesson. Whoever this person is, I feel like they had some real outdated ways of thinking. Like this person could have had some poor judgment. They make poor decisions when it comes to other people. I feel like this person didn't see you. They didn't understand you. They didn't take the time. And I feel like this person, they don't follow, I don't want to say tradition, but like traditionally, when you're in a commitment, you know, you show that other person 100% loyalty and love. And I just feel like there's something about that. This person regrets not doing that. This person regrets not honoring this contract that they made with you. And this is a heavy lesson. This person is going through some spiritual like realizations and awakenings about this. This is kind of devastating, this person. Because I don't think this person thought about the consequences. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tam. Peace, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. What else for this regret? They actually, with the Page of Wands in the reverse, they actually created a lot of the problems. You know, you could be telling me that your person was immature or they were just like bringing unnecessary drama for no reason, stressing you the hell out for no reason. Something tells me this person knows that they were the reason for, you know, you being fed up. I just get that you're fed up. The Three of Cups is here in the reverse. What's this? This person wants to reunite with you. Yeah, the Tower. This person has had a rude awakening. Aries, Scorpio energy. This is transformative, like a Transformational awakening. So I'm seeing the devil again and the liar. Wow. I got the Seven of Swords, being sneaky, trying to hide things, you know, not being honest. And that's why you released yourself, the devil in reverse. And so there's been a realization, and it's a rude awakening. A rude awakening has occurred here for this liar. What else for this Three of Cups? The Eight of Pentacles just came out in the reverse. Yeah, this person was out of control. They're realizing that they were really out of control and they were out of line. Unfocused, just doing the most, doing way too much. It could be too that this person was just too preoccupied with materialism and just superficial things. That's what they were focusing on. They weren't focusing on real love. They weren't focusing on this beautiful connection that they had with you. Hold on one second. My phone is sliding. They weren't focusing on this beautiful connection that they had with you. What you brought to their life. How you enriched their life. They weren't focusing on that. They was focusing on other people. I want to say something else, but I'm trying not to say. I was going to say focusing on them hoes. But anyway, I feel like this person was too busy getting attention from outside, you know, outside entities. When I say entities, outside folks, they like attention. They like knowing that other people are willing to invest in them. And I just feel like this person this person's having a rude awakening. They are realizing they somebody funked around bunked up. That's what this is. They lost their family, or they lost a good thing, fam. Anyway, we got the ring here. For some of you, this was a marriage. Definitely some sort of a commitment. The ring symbolizes a commitment, an agreement made by two people. What is this? Somebody was being one-sided. Somebody was only thinking about themselves, and they forgot all about this beautiful Empress energy. Again, doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. You have this abundant amount of love. You bring so much to a relationship. The Empress is literally all four queen energies rolled in one. So the Queen of Pentacles, you are somebody who is confident. You're somebody who is a natural nurturer. You know how to make something out of nothing. Queen of Cups, you're unconditionally loving. Maybe this person mistook your grace for being naive. I also feel like you're very intuitive. You're emotionally intelligent. You knew how to nurture this person on another level. I feel like this person hasn't been able to find anybody like you since they've been valiganting and getting the attention of other people. I feel like they have not been able to find an energy like yours since. The Queen of Wands, you're attractive to this person. They look at you and they see everything that they could ever want in a person. You know, they want you. You know, you attract them. And I feel like there's something about you. You have this level of resiliency that's unmatched. And Queen of Swords, you're somebody that is very smart. Your loyalty and your devotion is top tier. So this person really messed up when they lost the connection with you. When they lost you. This is devastating to somebody. The Four of Cups. Somebody here could have been really pessimistic, or I don't know, it's something about them. This person's beating themselves up. This is the type of person, they don't believe that they're worthy of having healthy love. It's weird. This person has a negative mindset. Very negative mindset. Yeah, this person could be very emotional. This person's crashing out. They're not doing good. Page of Cups in the reverse. Very emotional. I don't know if this person's reached out to you, but if they have really been in kind of like a pleading, have mercy on me type of energy. Cause you are just like, get somebody else to do it. Now we got the Queen of Swords, which is one of the Empress aspects, but this is in the reverse, meaning you probably are cold, detached. You ain't got shit to say to this person. And if you have talked to this person, you probably had something to say and it wasn't nice. You spoke your mind, collective. You probably cut somebody the hell out. I was like, you are so cold to them. You have detached. Emotionally, you ain't got no more fucks to give. I just feel like, why is that funny? Like, somebody here they're really seeing that you are not the one, the two, or the three. They can't come back. They can't come back, collective. Mm. What is this Four of Cups in the reverse? They still want you. They still want you. They're still very much attracted to you. Yes, you the Empress. Listen, how many times have we talked about this? Now the Empress is officially out here in this reading. Taurus, Libra energy. You don't have to be a Taurus, Libra, and you can be a man in this energy. You just hold a lot of abundance. It's you, and nobody else can touch it. Like, nobody else can come close to the energy that you provide. Oh my goodness. This person must really be going through. Dang. What's this Page of Cups in the reverse? I feel like you're not accepting anything from this person. Yeah. This person sabotaged themselves. Ten of Swords in the reverse. When I tell you funked around and found out, that's what I think I might name this reading that. Because you are not playing. This person did it to themselves. They did it to themselves. Because I feel like you're rejecting their offers or their apologies or whatever. Yeah. They sabotage things. Remember how I said this person could be quite negative and maybe even feeling like they don't deserve healthy love or something's going on with them on an emotional level. Like, this person has had other experiences in their life where this self-sabotaging behavior could be a result of them trying to end something before it ended. Does that make sense? Like, you know how some people, they don't believe that something is meant to be, so they'll hurry up and say, I'm done, or they walk away, or they mess things up because they know it's never going to last anyway. It's something like that. But anyway, this person, they sabotage this connection and then they're keeping a lot of things to themselves. You could be telling me that this person didn't express how they truly felt about you in the relationship, but you still gave this person grace, right? You still love them unconditionally. But I also feel like there's something about them. They keeping things bottled up. There's something about bottling up their emotions. Thank you, Farah. Thank you for the gift, love. What's this Queen of Swords in the reverse? This person left you unhappy. Now I feel like they're unhappy. Ain't no sunshine in this person's life. Yeah, you took back your power. Gemini energy. You took back control. Maybe this person thought that they had some form of control over you and they thought that that control was enough to keep you stuck or keep you in a relationship with them. But reality done set in here. Baby, you ain't got that much control over nobody. I feel like this person, they are having a rude awakening. Just period. Wow. All right, collective. So let's get some more. Somebody here is going through, child. They realizing they fucked up. They messed up. Gee. All right. So let's see. What else do I want to get? Clear and concise message for the collective. Yep, there was a third party interference. There was definitely a third party interference. They allow other people to interfere and get involved in this connection. It says love triangle, outside influences, deciding between two. I told you this person was having a hard time figuring out what the hell it was that they wanted. I feel like this person doesn't know what they want and they acted immature. You and this person could share children. You don't have to, but I feel like this person, they act immature. Yeah. Their behavior was just unnecessary. It was unnecessary and they breadcrumbed you. And this is why I feel like you're fed up, because you're not going to sit up here and continue to be breadcrumbed by anybody. It says no more game playing. You are now valuing yourself more. And I feel like whoever I'm reading for, you're dating with purpose. If you are dating, you're being very intentional. Excuse me. You're being very intentional. Yeah, you've ascended. I can't even shuffle. You've ascended. And it's so funny because before I started the live, I was listening to Ascension by, what's the dude name? Maxwell? Ascension. You've ascended. This person can't even reach you now. And that's devastating. I feel like this person wasn't prepared for your level up. They did not see it coming. They weren't prepared for it. And I feel like they don't even know how to react. Clear and concise message. Thank you guys for the gifts. Well, damn. Okay. Yeah, this is weighing heavy on them. Remember how I showed you the 10 of Wands and I said there was a burden? There's an end of struggle love. Now they're realizing, or they're weighing heavy with the burden of, you know, just remembering how they sabotage this relationship. This person has a lot of baggage. They're stressing. What else? They're stressed out. Yeah, you getting back out there. You know, collective, you could be posting on social media, you having a good time. You know, you're out with friends. You're going out having fun. They see this. They see that you have gotten back out there and you living your life. You bounce back. Thank you so much. It says getting back out there, dating other people, looking for new love and fun times with friends. So you went from being burdened, stressed out, you know, being attached to somebody here who you really, really love. I feel like you didn't want it. You didn't want this. This is not what you wanted, but you can't change what other people do. You can't control other people. But I feel like when you made your decision, you had to do what you had to do. You had to heal. It is what it is. Now you're getting back out there. And there's something about this. This person probably is hearing about it, or they can see you. You look happy. You look like you're enjoying life. You're not attached to anything seriously. You're just doing you. You're just doing you. And this person don't know what to do. This person has a lack of confidence. There's something about them and their insecurities. It says on the fence. Thank you for the gifts. On the fence. Unable to decide. Inner conflict. Lack of confidence. What else? Yeah, this shit was toxic. Because this person has so many insecurities, I feel like this is why they end up sabotaging relationships. This person is like a ticking time bomb. There's something about them not dealing with their emotional trauma or whatever's going on with them. They're just a mess waiting to happen, or there's something about them. They stay in troubled relationships. They stay like getting involved with people and then there being issues. It's almost like a cloud follows this person. A dark cloud follows this person, and wherever they go, trouble follows, you know? Whoever this person is, they need to really, oh my God, just said something about a damn cloud. You know what? I just said something about a cloud. This person is going through, they're having some not so nice days. Things are not going as planned, difficulty in life, manifestation blocks, and losing hope. But you know, something about these circumstances is telling me that this is going to push this person into possibly healing. Or at least that's the hope, right? But I mean, everybody has free will of choice, so it's no telling what this person's going to do as a result of the shit they're going through. Because somebody here they're going through storms, fam. They're going through storms. They're paying for their consequences. Just know that. Yeah, while you're having a lucky break. This situation has been nothing but a lucky break for you. You got luck and favor on your side. Yep, luck is on your side. Love is in the air and a happy outcome. Irregardless of what this person had going on, I feel like everything is going to pan out in your favor because you made a decision to stand on business. You're making a decision to honor yourself first and make yourself the priority. You put the nail in the coffin. You're done. You're done. Those days are over. Okay. So your person they're going through, fam. I don't know if I should tell you pray for them or you know what to do about this situation. I wasn't there, so I don't know. But things are turning in your favor. We got the wheel. Thank you so much for the gift. Things are turning in your favor. He's sorry. Wow. Let's see. What else? That's just not my problem. You're like, it's not my problem. You tried, right? You tried to warn them. You tried to tell them. Oh, shit. What's that? Soulmate. Ooh. So, collective. Somebody new is on the horizon. Somebody new is on the horizon. New romance is on its way. Watch out for the signs that are leading you to your true love. Oh. Oh. Just be careful not to get hypnotized. Something about hypnotized. Something or someone will capture you and, will captivate you and absorb all of your attention. Careful not to lose yourself. So listen, this is about lessons learned. Now that you have moved forward, you're getting back out there, you're living your best life. What were the lessons? Because as you move forward, I feel like either you'll be tested or there's an opportunity for you to now exercise these boundaries or these new beliefs that you have about honoring yourself and standing on business, right? The lesson was that you cannot lose yourself in a relationship. You can't lose yourself in a relationship. We got justice. Justice is served. You know, this feels like, first of all, happy birthday to all the Libras. Okay, this is Libra energy. It feels like this awakening that you've had has really balanced things out in your life as far as your beliefs. When it comes to love, there's something about that. I feel like moving forward, you're going to be making better decisions. Does that make sense? I feel like you're going to be making better decisions because you're going to be more apprehensive or more intentional when it comes to dating. Something special is brewing. It will flow naturally and beautifully, and this transition will be smooth and painless. This is how you will know in the future that something is meant for you because it won't be difficult. There won't be so many challenges and obstacles. It's almost like it will flow. It will be seamless, right? Like you won't struggle. Something tells me that you're manifesting this. Yeah, make a wish. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Something tells me that you're manifesting this. You could be telling me that you feel like you're in alignment or you feel like you're going in the right direction. So Spirit is saying, what is it that you want? You could have already manifested or you could have already spoken to the universe and said what you want to see come into your life next. It says, make a wish. What you've asked for is coming true. Be ready to receive your blessings. So look, we got this it's brewing and make a wish energy coming out. Somebody here, you get ready to see some positive changes. Whatever it is that you've been manifesting, fam, keep your eye on the prize. Stay positive, stay optimistic about it. Because there is a high probability that your wish is coming true. Nice, yeah. Somebody here could be a Sagittarius. I'm getting a lot of Sagittarian energy. A lot of Sagittarian energy. Let me get one more. There's the devil again. Whatever you did, collective, you have literally released yourself from some sort of toxic pattern in your past. Maybe even the way that you normally did things. Something about that. You have evolved. You have ascended. It says, release yourself from the devil's grip. You are more powerful than your inner shadow. You did that, collective. Man, listen, I'm talking to somebody here. You was not playing. You was not playing, collective. You was so serious about making a change. And that's exactly what's happening. As a result of your desire to want something better for yourself, you are calling this in. Justice is served. I feel like justice has already been served in the form of your beliefs. Your beliefs have shifted. Congratulations. I ain't mad at this energy at all. I really like this. This is nice. This is really, really nice. Let's get some more. Clear and concise message. Love. You've been re-examining love. It says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. There's something about love. Somebody here, you overcame this issue with not liking to be alone. You know how some people don't like to be alone. So they'll get in relationship after relationship after relationship because they don't like being alone. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like even with that idea, you're recognizing that you're never alone. Somebody here has overcome this fear of loneliness. Yeah, codependency. It's a codependency. Let me see. What does the book say about that? Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. This card came to you because you must be reminded that there's a difference between being lonely and being alone. Feelings of loneliness originate from a sense of not appreciating the most important person in your life, and that's you. If solitude seems like an affliction, you need to work on creating a healthy relationship with yourself. Only then will you attract others who will nurture your soul. If you don't develop a healthy relationship with yourself first, you will only draw unhealthy relationships to you. You know, something tells me that you're tired of that. You are so tired of drawing in unhealthy relationships. So guess what? You have realized that if you want that cycle to change, you got to make a change, collective. Why am I hearing Michael Jackson? Man in the mirror? Make that change. What? Okay, let's see. Yeah, right underneath that, I got honesty. Honesty. You just had to keep it real. It is what it is, right? Yeah, I feel like you made the judgment call in this situation and you are not playing. Oh my God, fam. The growth is incredible. The way you are ascending, it says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. You wanted this. And whoever I'm reading for, baby, you are going to get this. Nobody is going to get in your way of growing. This is growth, fam. But I was saying about judgment. You made the judgment call. You was your own judge and jury. You had to be. It says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Yeah, you could be, you know, with your person, you could be recognizing that they got their own struggles and challenges. That got nothing to do with you. That's just not my problem, right? So you're making these decisions to accept that people got their own challenges that they need to deal with. And you know, if you are attached to them, then you're attached to their problems. And I feel like you're making the conscious decision to say, you know what? I feel bad for you, but that's not my problem. Maybe I'll name the reading that. It's not my problem. Clear and concise message. Fam. It is what it is, honey. It is what it is. Thank you for the gifts. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. I can't even shuffle, Spirit. Something tells me I want to read that one. I can't even shuffle. Spirit is like, tell them this, tell them this, tell them this. Like, this message right here, it says right now your soul is learning acceptance. This may force you to feel out of control in a situation or with another person in your life. Just realize that the universe has given you this incredible opportunity to release control. Perhaps doing so will help you realize that there is a rhythm and a rhyme or reason to everything in your life. Rather than thinking that these are accidents that are occurring, referring to these conditions as moments of divine design. Maybe it's a person or a situation that you don't agree with right now. For the moment, instead of having a knee-jerk reaction based on an emotional response, step back, observe, and make an attempt to understand both sides of the equation. I feel like whoever I'm reading for, you're so understanding. You recognize that this person got some issues, and that's fine. That has nothing to do with you staying with them. That's not your responsibility. You're not here to help them figure it out. Everybody has their own unique journey. You have figured yours out. So something about this situation, I just feel like somebody is making some really, really good choices, really, really good decisions. And this is a victory, fam. I got success coming out here. Success, growth again. Golly. I'm in love with this energy, fam. I'm so in love with this energy. So yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunately. And you know what? You can love somebody, but you don't have to be with them. I don't know how to put that, but like, I don't feel like there's no love lost, but it's just like I can't stay attached to you. I can't stay with you because it's bringing me down. And I ain't got them issues. You know, you could be telling yourself like, what this person struggles with, I've never struggled with this shit. And that's what I'm saying. It's not your problem. So thank you so much, guys. So what does the collective need to know moving forward? What does the collective need to know moving forward? What do I want to pull from? What's over here? Let's see. Let us see, collective. What do I want to pull next? Hold on, love. Hold on, let me get my life together. Clear and concise message for the... Ooh, come through. Happy, happy. I feel like you're commanding happiness and peace and harmony. You're going to continue to move forward with your life. I feel like your focus is to be happy. Now I'm hearing Mary J. Blige. All I want to be is to be happy. Yep, it's to find the love that's mine. It would be so sweet. Yeah, because something about time. I feel like, too, whoever I'm reading for, you don't want to waste no more time. You don't want to waste time. I feel like you are so creative. Spirit is saying, tap into your imagination. This is about manifesting, fam. What is it that you want? Remember we saw that card that said make a wish? I feel like Spirit is saying to focus on that. Like, what do you want to see next? What kind of, relationship do you want to see yourself in next? How do you envision yourself happy? This card wants to show itself. How do you see yourself? Can you visualize yourself being in a happy, healthy relationship? If that's what you want. Maybe you're not focusing on another relationship. Maybe your focus is your bag. Visualize yourself doing whatever it is that makes you happy and making the money that you want to make. It's time for creating things with visualization, manifestation, positive thought. Oh my God, fam. Whose reading is this? You got a new beginning here. You got a new beginning. It says new life. I freaking love this message. I love this. Something tells me that this is justice. This is justice. And this is right on time for Libra energy. Let's see. New life. New life begins. Somebody here could be 39. What is this message? Somebody is getting a brand new beginning. It says birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. It's almost like we're having spring all over again. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song, and nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world. That's why I was saying this house energy. Something tells me that you're content. It's well within your spirit. It's well within your soul. Hey, if you had to end something, I feel like you are okay with that. Okay? I feel like you are okay with that. Endings bring new beginnings. All is well in your world, and you have the energy that you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm and let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. Nice, fam. Nice. I love this for you. Claim this message. Bottom of the deck I had by the book. Yeah, this is the universal laws. This is justice. Even with the number 11 showing up here. The 11th card in tarot is justice, fam. This was kind of like your destiny or fate. This was destined to happen. Somebody here, you're recovering from this because this just wasn't for you. And like I said, it is what it is. You've accepted that fact. Something was just not for you, huh? And that's okay. What else does the collective need to know moving forward? Yeah, it's been a journey. This has definitely been a journey. This journey has taken you deeper within yourself. You're getting to know more about what it is that you want and what you don't want, how to manifest your dreams, how to focus, how to love yourself more. It's just a journey. It's been a journey. This is self-mastery. I do see you being more cautious. I do see you being more intentional. You're not for everybody. Yeah, yield. Caution. Clear and concise message. What else? Picking up on somebody here. You're still healing. You're still recovering from the obstacles and challenges of this circumstance, but I just feel like you feel more at peace. You could be very grateful for where you're at now. Yeah, I definitely feel like somebody's been spending time reflecting. Life has been mirroring back to you, collective. If it wasn't for this reflection, baby, I feel like you ain't had no choice. Something about life slowed down for you. Or maybe just the person being absent and being out of control. You was able to take the time to think. It's something like that. You prioritize reflecting. And that's what helped you to change. Wow. That's what helped to usher in this change, fam. Oh my God, I cannot. I love this reading. I love this. Somebody here is a master life path number 22. You've evolved. Just period. You have evolved. You have arrived. All right, let's get some more oracle messages. I'm going to close this reading out. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Your gifts, your positive comments. Don't forget to like this video. Somebody here could be a Leo. I got courage. Something about this situation is bringing in a lot more confidence. You could be telling me that you feel confident because you know you made the right decision. You could be telling me that you did something that you never done before, and that was to let go. That was a major accomplishment for somebody, to let go. That wasn't no small thing. That was huge for somebody here. That took a lot of strength and courage. Very concise message. It took a lot of strength and courage. Especially if your person wasn't having it, or if your person has, you know, emotional issues, or they're unstable, or they're temperamental. Fam, what? Didn't we just see that? That is your confirmation. Fam, that is your confirmation. I can't make it up. Whose reading is this? You have leveled up. Oh my gosh. You can have butterfly tattoos. Somebody here has tattoos of butterflies. You've been seeing a bunch of butterflies. I don't know about y'all, but I've been seeing a bunch of butterflies this year. Nice, collective. Nice. I mean, I don't know what else to say. This is nice. Like, wow. Yeah, again, you had to be brave. You had to be brave. Okay, so let's get another oracle message. I'm gonna close this reading out. I just want to keep going. Y'all want to do a hip hop queens? Let's do the hip hop queens, because I think that deck is so cute. So I'm gonna pull a card from the hip hop queens and see what oracle message comes out. Thank you guys again for being here. Please be aware of the fake pages. I never reach out to anybody. Okay, so if anybody is soliciting for readings, saying it's me, they lying. They lying, fam, because I ain't got that kind of time be sitting up here reaching out to people. The hell? All right, we're going to do a hip-hop queen. Let's see. Don't get scammed, fam. I don't reach out to nobody. Clear and concise message. But I do offer personal readings. So if you would like a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, vibenationtarot.com. Look at Missy Elliott. It says innovation. It's the pictures in this deck be tripping me out. You're getting ready to do something new in this new season. I mean, you've already seen yourself step out of your comfort zone and do something you've never done before. And the confidence that you got from that could be inspiring you to do more. Don't be afraid in 2026 to step out of your comfort zone even more. 2026 is the year of the fire horse. What do horses need? They need space. They need room to explore. Don't be afraid. And with it being the fire energy, this is about passion. What lights you up? What makes you excited? What makes you happy, fam? You say you want to bust loose? I know that's right. I'm hearing that song now, too. I feel like busting loose. Busting loose. And you should, fam. Enjoy your life. Because, I don't know, it's, oh my gosh. Did we just get courage again? I just showed you guys courage. It came out again. We got Remy Ma. Remy Ma says courage. Wow. What Remy Ma want to tell us? Bottom of the deck, we got Rhapsody. And it says truth. Rhapsody, truth. It is what it is. That's the truth. You're living in your truth. No longer allowing other people to make up the illusions for you, the truth for you. No longer, telling yourself that other truths are more important than your own. Why did courage come out though? I told you I love this little deck. It's so cute. Even though the pictures are, interesting, this deck, I'm glad I've got it. I think you can get this on Amazon, but I got this a few years ago. And anyway, let's see. We said Remy Ma, right? Okay, so it says when Remy Ma re-entered, the entire hip-hop industry had changed. And this is after she had been locked up. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's a lot. But y'all know she had got locked up, right? So it's saying when Remy Ma re-entered, the entire hip-hop industry had changed. Instead of falling prey to intimidation, she mustered up the courage to return. Likewise, pulling a Remy Ma card signals you to have the bravery to enter into a new cycle of life. Didn't we talk about new life? Yes, we did. It's this message. It's this message for me. Likewise, okay, so where am I? Changes are afoot, and you may be concerned about them, but don't let the apprehension stifle you. You can be a little conceited. You have a reason. So honor your inner strength, roll with the punches, and hold your head high as you brave whatever storms may come. And remember, we saw storms in the reading. I said that was your person. They got a cloud over them. They may be trying to come back towards you, collective. And rightfully so, right? Because they see you elevating. They see you doing good. So, of course, they're going to come back towards you. You get to make a choice. You get to make a choice. You get to decide to stand on business. But you got this new life here. You got this new opportunity. And Spirit is saying, be brave. Do what makes you happy, collective. This is your season for huge transformation. You have arrived, and I see this confidence that you have. Can't nobody take this away from you. Congratulations. Hey, Dahlia. Peace, everybody. I hope this message brought you clarity and confirmation because that was my intention. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. That's what I have. Y'all be safe. I'll talk to you again soon, collective. Take care. Peace.